Ooh, alright. Hello, alrighty. Ooh, no eyebrows, lots of acne. Yay, I'm 14 somehow. So I decided to make this video just because I'm like, hey, I have an Etsy store. I'm a starving artist. Starving? Might as well promote it even more. Obviously, if you don't follow me on social media, you probably don't know I have an Etsy, even though I put it down in the damn description of every video. Go through my Etsy store to show you guys what I sell and all that other fun stuff. So, I guess let's start with the little tchotchkes before we actually go to actual art. So, this is actually one of the little mirrors. I'm gonna have to do that. Anyway, one of the little mirrors. Come on, focus. You can do it. Yeah, anyway. What? Does it actually work? Anyway, but yeah, little mirrors I sell. They have like a very steampunk look to them. The design is always varied, you know. If you look at my Etsy, the mirrors started out to be silver, but the people I purchased the mirrors from, I don't know why they stopped making silver. Maybe they started making it back. I haven't gone back in a while. But yeah, now I have gold, but, you know. But anyway. It's a pretty cool mirror. You got the, you know, I guess you would say the regular magnification, and then you got like little, I guess it's a little double, like double, nothing too crazy, magnification over there. You know, it snaps closed. It's got a cool steampunk like clock design. Yeah, I'm currently making a couple more because I have a con in a month or so. But yeah, so there's that. I have these, which are, you know, little bow ties I've made with like scrap fabric, and I've sold up to there used to be way more, but there's 3 left, but I still have some of the fabric left, so I'm actually gonna make more and within other colors. But yeah, they're pretty cute little thingies, and they're also like these kind of bow ties, so you can easily attach them on. You don't have to like tie it up or anything. But yeah, obviously it's green because what's my favorite color? Anyway, but yeah, there's several different designs, lots of cute stuff. These are cinnamon bun headbands, like the cinnamon rolls. I think this, you know, the cinnamon rolls that the internet is always talking about. But yeah, these are cute. You just tie it on your head. You got a little cinnamon roll on your head, you know? It looks like cinnamon rolls. You feel like you can eat it. These are my brain hair clips. So, you know, you can actually put it like, you know, ow, I actually don't have hair on the side there. But yeah, you know, you can attach it to your head and you're like, you know. So, brain hair clips. Look at that. Brains. God. So I have the fetus, the fetus paperweights. This is, you know, just how I normally sculpt my fetuses. It's in resin. It's funny because whenever I have it like on my table like this, people think it's like jiggly, it's like soap or something. But yeah, fetus paperweights. Woo! Coffin boxes that, you know, I painted and all that shit. And you open it up. Oops, these are price tags because like, yeah. And you've got the nice, ooh, satin, line. So you can use this for anything, you know. Obviously you want to put jewelry in there, if you want to put your drugs. If kids do kids still do drugs nowadays? I don't know. You know, ooh, cocaine. Woo! I label it as a jewelry box, but you can use it for anything. It's a fucking coffin box that you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. I sell little prosthetics. These have yellow, so I might have to make new ones. But yeah, these are latex prosthetics. This is like a puncture wound one that I make in my little baggies. A bullet hole. Come on. Anyway, it's a bullet hole. You've probably seen the picture of Paul with it. This is another lovely, if I would put it this way, another awesome like steampunk dealy. You know, it's got a bullet, handcuffs, 2 guns. So I have the bullet bows made with, I think this is digital marine, you know, camouflage stuff. And so it's a hair clip, you clip on your hair, you know, you can just have all your hair clips and stuff. So I have this alien fetus. It's in a triangular little jar bottle thing. It glows in the dark. Fetus erasers, they come in several different colors. Like, oh my god, I actually have to green. Oh well, anyway. It's green, white, brown, blue, yellow, orange, pink, and purple. I think it's like 8 colors. So yeah, fetus erasers. I have the fetus in the jar. So this is the first one, the prototype one, so it is very cracked and fucked up and stuff because there was one con I did, like the arm is down here. If you get one, I will, hopefully it won't be cracked, but I think the last one I made for someone, it did start to crack. Well, it is a fetus, so, you know, hopefully they're not mad. I haven't seen, like, their Etsy reviews, so hopefully they don't hate me. This is a lot larger than the ones I send out now, just because, weight-wise, it is very heavy. So, cost for shipping goes up, you know, all that stuff. It's also, like, this is literally more water than fetus, whereas the other one is an equal amount of fetus and water. Cthulhu in this really cute, like, there he is, in this really cute little, like, you know, ball kind of jar, like something you see like a LARPer would have. I just thought it would be really cute because it magnifies it because, you know, he's really that tiny. But, like, just because of how the water it's magnified, and look how adorable he is. People also think, like, at cons, people tend to lift it up, and they think you have to do that. It'll be like a snow globe. And I'm like, nope, he's stuck. That's what it is. Woo! Yeah. I made, like, these fingerless gloves. They're really cute. They were made out of old t-shirts. As you can tell with, like, the bow ties, they do a lot of upcycling, you know. And so, currently I have 3 pairs. Because the 4th one, obviously, I made myself, and I wear it, and they're actually, it's made of, like, an old t-shirt, but it's actually really, really warm. Like, it does keep my hands, like, warm as hell. Here I have my son of a bitch shirt. It's actually how you're supposed to say it. Son of a bitch! And, 1, it's funny because it says son of a bitch on it. And 2, like, you got a little kind of bummy person just dragging luggage, and there's a dude with like luggage and a coat, and he's like with a really raspy voice just pulling his like big ass bag down the stairs. He's like, hold the train, like running downstairs, hold the train, hold the train, and of course boom boom, and he's like, son of a bitch. And it's like, I wished I was making up that voice, but that was his actual voice, which is, don't tell me to smile more. This is popular because people tend to take a picture of it rather than buy it, which is why I also put my goddamn name at the front of it, so people don't, like, try to steal it as their own thing. But yeah, all my shirts are hand silk screened, screen printed, however you want to say it. So there might be some imperfections here, like you'll see a little bit of like extra, you know, like, you know, shirt paint. So this last one is the ugly fat friend, and I have a lot of people who are really upset with me with this shirt, which I understand because it looks like it's fat shaming, which totally makes sense because you're wearing a shirt that says the ugly fat friend, and obviously the annoying thing is like me trying to sell this, and then you get the skinny girls who are like, oh my god, this shirt is so for me, do you have it in a small? And I'm like, no, this shirt only comes in like large and bigger. This is mainly like how I deal with terrible people, is that I kind of make things obvious. So some people don't realize I read the comments on the interwebs, and I was referred to as the ugly fat friend a couple times. So I thought, okay, well, I guess if you see me as the ugly fat friend, I might as well wear a shirt that says like, hey, I'm the ugly fat friend. Okay. So I thought it was kind of funny for like, I guess, fellow fat people who are like, fuck you, you know. It's my fuck you shirt as much as it is kind of like, I'm insulting myself at the same time. So my lovely comic, 20 pages. Woo! I did it all in oils. Like, is there a page I can show? No spoilers. Well, yeah. I'm like, woo! My name's on it. 20 pages, all done in oils. So at conventions, I sell them at 5x7 and 8x10. Online, I have them in larger sizes. If you want to love my 14 and up to 16x20. Well, 12x16, some 16x20, all depending. Because most of the time I actually work 12x16. If you want just the cover of my comic, you can have that. If you want this one, which I based it on having endometriosis, so that's fun. That's what I feel like happens every time I have my period. Woo! Yeah. All these papers I print on are obviously archival. They're, you know, really good art, like fine art papers. Got my Batman piece. Yeah. I got my Cthulhu piece. Woo! And these are all very true to colors of the original piece, since obviously I scanned them myself and I print them myself, so I do everything. This is my lovely little cyborg baby dealie. This is a little bit smaller. It's like an 8x8. The original is a 12x12. Some of this work is a little bit older, but hey, people like it, so why not, right? This, I think I did this when I was in school, so a little like, it's a little different from my usual work, which is why I'm like, but a lot of people like it, so I'm like, okay. It's called Hoth Aftermath, because these are supposed to be at-ats in the background. That's supposed to be like the guts of a tauntaun. I didn't want to make it too obvious that I did a Star Wars painting, but I did a Star Wars painting. Ooh, this paper. This is the nicer paper. My Bison backhanding Chun-Li piece. I got a lot of hate for that. Because the fanboys are, they just get so attached, like, jeez. This is, I call my, you know, romance novel cover. You know, there's like a full moon, a howling dog wolf thingy, a castle, always like a redhead lady covered in a sheet, like a half-naked dude in a kilt, and then like these fonts. Look at these fonts. Yeah. It's Whispers of a Loveless Mind. You know, thank Paul for that. All right, this one is my lovely forest one. Like, what's in there? I don't know. Yeah. And a lot of my pieces usually have blue in them, so it's actually, it's good to like get some red in there. This one is my little church piece. What's that? What's that thing? Yeah. This is the one where it's like, oh, the wolf, it's, what happened? What happened there? Yeah, this is an older piece, just composition-wise, you can kind of tell. Well, these were done before I had a job with a printer, so these aren't as, well, actually on camera this looks a lot more vibrant. In person it's not as vibrant, but yeah, so this one you can actually get up to 16 by 20 if you want, because this is originally 16 by 20. I call this my zombie apocalypse background, where it's like no one's there, but like somehow, you know, there's still light on in that house. Speaking of zombies, I got my zombie killer one. See, it looks so much brighter and like better on camera. Like the actual piece is good, but the print is a little bit on the dull side, but yay! You know. So that's my zombie killer one. Oh yeah, a good detail on my zombie killer one is that there's a butt. A severed ass. I wanted severed ass. There's like a ripped up lady there, but a severed ass. Everything you just saw is available smaller size, but not everything smaller size is available bigger size. This drawing I did of Matt Bellamy from Muse. So we have that one. This is a 5x7. Okay. Stained glass Tupac. Woo! Thug life! This one, if you want to order it a larger size, I could totally do it, but I don't usually sell it normally at conventions at a larger size. But again, if you want it a larger size, just ask. This, see, it's smaller. It's a 5x5. I usually don't do square sizes, but I don't know what compelled me to do a square size for Jessica. So I have her. So yeah, that's done in pastels. I don't know if I said it, but yeah, everything I do is in oils. My bad. Yeah, the Matt Bellamy one was done in pen. This was done in markers. Lafayette. He's a little bit bigger. Jessica, I have her at 4x6. In Lafayette, I have him at 5x7 because who doesn't love Lafayette? I also have Eric. He's at a 4x7. 4x7, Jesus, 4x6. Doodled this in my sketchbook. It's obviously David Tennant as the Doctor of Aragorn. You know, Viggo Mortensen here. This is also done in pastels. So I have my Spawn. It's a sketch of Spawn. It's a 5x7. So I have Spawn there. This one is my, I call it Toxic Toys with Chairman Mao right there. Yeah, this is done in markers. So then I have, yeah, the smaller version of that. See, I think it even looks brighter here. Yeah, because the other one was a little bit dull, so it looks bright, so it looks even brighter. Woo! Got my Batman one at a 5x7. Yeah, it's Cthulhu. And I got that. Of course, if you want the cover of my comic, but at a smaller size, so get it. Hoth one. These were originally printed, I wanted them printed like postcards, so in the back, God, you'll see like, you'll see my old DeviantArt name and then the old email address I used, so it was a Hotmail account, and then my old DeviantArt account. But yeah, so I have the Red Forest one. I have, this one's actually much darker than what it really is, but yeah, the wolf one. Where is it? Bison and Chun-Li, and then the kind of Gothic Lolita looking kind of thing. Yeah, is my romance novel cover one, and then my endometriosis one. Oh, this one's kind of... So yeah, those are all my prints, but I also have original portraits. It is balls hot. Some of them I don't have with me because they're actually hanging at my job right now, like the classic Universal horror ones, and the more, I guess you would say, retro horror ones. So those I have freaking Manos. So these are quick portraits in oils. I also have a zombie. These are my doctor ones. So I have Matt Smith. God, I forgot his name. Another doctor. Christopher Eccleston. Another doctor. Peter Capaldi. Number 2, Patrick something. Got number 1 doctor. I have Gus Fring, Jesse Pinkman, Walter White, what's his name, Doctor, Tom Baker. I was like, Colin Baker's the other one. David Tennant, again, this other doctor. I forget their names. This is Colin Baker, Doctor number 3. I also have John Hurt, rest in peace. Rick Daryl, and then I also have Michonne. So these are the original portrait ones because they're one-offs. I sell them at a slightly higher price, obviously, because they're originals and they're quick portraits. That's my Etsy store. Link below to my Etsy store if you want to, you know, help me out, buy my art, support me. If you want to support me even further, I also have a Patreon because my surgery bills have come in and it's a lot of money. But anyway,